Hi, I'm Kim, and welcome to KIM Yoga. This is day 4 of our Reflect and Renew 5-day mini-series. And our theme for today is mindfulness and presence. So how can we be mindful and present in each moment? So I will leave your journal prompt right here for you. Take a moment, take a seat, and take a breath, and see what this reflection means for you today. And I will meet you right back here. So I'll start us off and I'll share with you what I wrote down for my journal reflection. So I can remember so many moments in nature where I'm fully present, watching the birds on a beautiful day or a gorgeous sunset, or in moments where I'm in a deep conversation with a friend or in a really good hug. I love hugs. So I can bring this into my practice by being in my body, being in awe of how my body moves and the strength that it has, by being an observer of my body in its own practice. So that is kind of what I'm going to take with me today during our session, but I would love to hear what you have written down and where you're at with your reflection today. So if you feel called to, please leave a comment. I'd love to open that channel of communication and just share our experiences together. So with that being said, grab a comfy seat and we'll begin our session. For our practice today, we'll be focusing on 3 asanas or postures that help bring mindfulness and presence into the body. So when you're ready, like always, let's place one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly. If it feels okay for you, shut down those eyes, soften the jaw and the shoulders, and let's take a big inhale through the nose together. And exhale, sigh, let it go. Another deep inhale into the belly. And exhale. Last one, biggest breath into the belly, into the chest. And let it go. So now that we have arrived, go ahead and bring some movement into that body. We'll take up some space on our mat. And let's start by laying on our backs. So coming down, you can immediately bring those knees into your chest. Give them a little squeeze. And checking in with those hip sockets, the hip flexors. Maybe rolling slightly to the left and the right. And then we can begin to bring some mindful movement in, and grabbing a hold of each knee, you can start to spread your legs out wide and bring them back into center. Inhale as you reach them out to the sides of the mat, and exhale as you bring them in closer to the chest. We'll continue with this movement and just notice other areas of your body. So yes, we're focusing kind of in the hips here, but you'll also notice maybe a gentle massage in the low back, or maybe what your wrists feel like, or your arms as you move these body parts. So bringing in just some breath with your movement. And from here, stick your feet up to the sky. And you can either use your peace fingers, wrap them around your big toe, moving into a child's pose. You're also welcome to grab the outer edges of the foot, whatever feels good in your body today. So with that hold, you're going to focus on pushing your tailbone down towards the ground. And then at the same time, pulling your knees towards the ground. Keeping a flat foot, really feeling the sensations coming through here. Taking a nice deep breath. You can stay in stillness, or if you want to explore, go ahead and move from left to right. Nice and slowly, figuring out what's going on in my body today. Inviting those big inhales of expansion, and exhale, maybe sinking a little bit deeper. We'll do 2 more deep breaths here. One more. And then gently letting go of that grip, bringing those knees back into center. It might feel nice to place the soles of the feet on the mat and start to windshield wiper those knees in. Left side and then the right side. Just allowing sensations to flow through. Do a couple of these. And next time your leg falls to the left, go ahead and hold that there. Noticing what feelings are happening on the quad, in the hip flexor. Letting gravity pull that knee down. Breathing in deeply here. Maybe shutting the eyes, softening the face muscles. Both shoulders are planted nice and grounded onto the mat. And we'll inhale, raise those knees up and flop onto the other side. Letting gravity pull that knee down towards the ground. Softening the face. Both shoulders are nice and sturdy. One more breath. Very nice. Now moving those feet back onto the mat, and if you'd like to do one gentle hug. And we're going to place the soles of our feet back onto the mat, and now soles of the feet touching. Let those knees fall out wide, so a reclined butterfly. Might feel good to tuck the tailbone in slightly. Excuse me. Relaxing those arms and the gaze, shutting down the eyes. Again, we're allowing gravity to just pull the weight of our knees down towards the ground. Nice big inhale through the belly, expanding through the front. And exhaling, softening into the pose, being mindful of any sensations that you might be feeling. We'll do one more big breath. And exhale. Now to come out of this pose, you can either grab a hold of each side of the knees and helping hands bring those in, or you can just gently extend each leg nice and long. Wherever you land, just letting that go, letting all the holds go. Very nice. Now, to get back up to seated, you can either roll on to the right side of your body into a fetal position, take a moment here, press all the way up, or you can do a nice rock up to seated. Either way, we'll meet you here, back where we first started. Now taking a nice inhale together. And exhale, let it go. So with that mindful movement and our reflection today, thinking about how we can take this off of the mat. How can we embrace being mindful and present in each moment? And as we come to a close, let's open our arms and give ourselves a nice hug. And thank your body, thank your breath for showing up today and for moving so graciously. And I thank you for being here, and I will see you next time. Namaste.